had some scoring opportunities tonight. What did you see from their pitching staff that was able to limit the damage?
Well, I mean, you can see why we have tried to protect Ellie as much as we could. You know, Austin had a tough night tonight. We'll take him in that situation all the rest of the year, believe me. So that was, you know, we hit the double play early and then there were some strikeouts, but I thought their guy kind of, you know, he started throwing like a knuckle curve and then a bigger break or slider off of that and did a really good job.
Well, what impressed you about Burns tonight?
Well, I mean, did you watch?
Yeah.
I mean, he's throwing the ball extremely aggressively. He tried to get me over a curveball, first pitch to McMahon that probably middle. I didn't see exactly what, but it was elevated. Other than that, man, he was terrific. And especially early, it's so hard to see the first 3 innings for both teams. And with his stuff, yeah, it makes it hard.
Coming out for the 6th, was that just a point of he's probably not going to pitch for a week and a half or something? And you thought, well, he can go run, or did you feel like he was good to go out there? He wasn't tired, or?
Wait a minute, I missed your point.
My point is that Burns probably won't pitch for like 12 days or so. Is that
Right.
why he came out for the 6th, or did you think that he was okay to come out for the 6th? And be
I'll never send somebody out if they're not okay, ever. But he was at 80-something pitches. I think he ended up with 94. We want to build him up. I thought I thought he was just fine to do that. We had somebody warming up though.
How important was it after he threw a lot of pitches in the 3rd and the 4th, that he threw like 6 in the 5th and 8 in the 6th?
That was really good. This kid's learning on the fly, but there's so much to like about him that it's just, you know, wish he wouldn't have thrown the one breaking ball. I'm sure he feels the same way, but there's so much to love about this kid. All right, guys.
Chase, how would you assess your game tonight?
I feel like it was a big improvement from last start. You know, going day by day. I feel like there was one mistake that happened. Need to limit the walks a little bit better, but we're improving. So.
How are you able to kind of get a lot of pitches in the 3rd and 4th inning, the walks, you got out of the bases loaded jam, but then the last 2 innings you came back out, you had 6 pitches, and then you had 8 pitches. How were you able to kind of shrink the, make it economical?
Yeah, just making an adjustment. Going in there, talking to DJ, talking to Tyler, and making adjustments.
What was the adjustment?
Just to attack more, really. So.
Terry talked about how you're basically learning on the fly right now. How do you experience that? Like, how labor intensive is the work from one start, in between starts? How much, do you feel like you're putting in overtime just to get caught up to speed with what is coming next?
Yes and no. I mean, it's still baseball, but then again, I'm trying to improve every start. So.
You're pretty happy with your sliders, and that was the pitch that was getting a lot of your strike.
Yeah, it's a good pitch when I execute it well. So I like to use it to get ahead and to get strikeouts.
Thank you.